Okay, let's see here. I believe I'm live. This is the first time I'm doing a YouTube live, so bear with me as I just make sure I actually am live. Let's see. Alright. So it looks like we're live, which is exciting. Um, I am Kyla. I'm sure if you're already a subscriber of mine, you know me. We've gone on many adventures together, whether it's traveling or shopping, or doing our hair and makeup. So, welcome to me live. I'm so sorry, I need to drink water, but this is me in real time. Um, this is a live about just going over how you can elevate your wardrobe for the fall and how you can become the woman you want to be. And the way that I see that, and what I was thinking about before I even started streaming, was, we all have things in our life that we desire, and I believe that you can make a lot of changes internally. Those are key to changing and elevating and becoming. But there's also a level to which your external environment must change. And that environment changing isn't necessarily always, going to be the only thing that changes you. Of course, you need to put in the work, the inner work, maybe the work in your career if you want to excel in your career. Maybe it's your education. It could be all sorts of things, but a lot of those transformations also have external changes that come with them. Like, for example, you might do the work to advance in your career, but at the same time, um, the place you sit in your office might change. The optics that you now have on LinkedIn or maybe in your industry could also change. These are the external environments around you. Maybe you're newly single and you decided that those things that remind you of your old relationship must now go. So when you look around your house, that external environment changes. I believe that style is a huge part of your external environment. What you put on your body is huge. Oh, thank you for the likes. Likes are coming in, which is exciting. Yeah, your style is a part of your external environment. What you put on your body is the closest part of your external environment to you. Maybe you're in a place right now where you can't necessarily change what is in your physical space. Maybe you can't necessarily say, like, I'm going to go and get a whole new house or a whole new car, but you can make changes to your physical appearance, and those honestly sometimes can be the most lucrative, have the biggest ROI. How you are showing up in the world, how you're carrying yourself. So I think that, you know, in talking about elevating and in talking about making changes to our style, it's not just so that like we look cool. It's so that those things that we are desiring, the things that we're reaching for in life are are becoming closer to us. Because now not only are they thoughts in our head, are they the things we're journaling about, are the things we're meditating on, are the things we're working towards, but they're also our reality that we put on ourselves. Um, so the next thing that I wanted to say about that is fall. Fall is coming. I think fall and spring to me are the most key times of the year for change. Something summer and winter are perfectly good times to make changes as well. But I think that, they're both times of year where it makes a little bit more sense to sit and reap the benefits of the work that you put in or see things through to the end. Whereas spring and fall feel a lot more like the start of something for me personally. I don't know if you agree. Let me know in the chat, or leave a comment below if you're watching the replay. But they definitely feel like the start of something new. Um, I am currently in the Caribbean, um, so you know I definitely won't complain about that. But at the same time, the I don't get the transition like of seasons here as much as I do back in New York. And I'm not gonna lie, like I don't miss like cold, but I do miss watching the seasons change. And there's part of me that just wants to like make a little trip so I can see the leaves changing and everything like that in the fall. I am a fall person, and that's not just because the fashion is amazing, but also because fall really is the start of something new. And it's a grace period of transition, very similar to spring. It's a transition from one state to a whole completely different state. And a lot of us, I myself, am in a place of transitioning into a new state. And there's just something supportive about the fall in that that you're not the only one transitioning into something new. The entire, like, the world around you is as well. So I think fall is a great time if you're feeling ready to jump into something new, and become a new version of yourself. So, with all that being said, I just wanted to come up here and do my little sermon before I jump into this because, I'm not just doing this for the sake of loving fashion. Like, I do. Your girl loves to get dressed. Oh, I should show you my outfit for the day, by the way. Mind you, it's very hot here. It's in the 90s, so I'm wearing a little baby doll dress. I love this color blue. Blue, actually, you'll see a lot of blue as we move through today. Blue's been my color lately, and I've never really been a blue person, but I'm feeling blue, so that's where we're at. I'm wearing some cute little earrings that have daisies on them, and yeah. So we will get started, but it's not just about fashion. It's not just about the love of fashion, but it's also about transition and change and see everything there is to see. And let me just check the chat. Looks like, oh, guys, thank you for the likes. I really appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's get started. So, fall style tips. What I will be doing is doing monthly. I've already been doing monthly webinars, but what I want to do is share with you all this one for September. It's September 1st, and to me, September is like, okay, it's fall now. Like, I know we're still kind of in summer, but it's now fall. And I just wanted to jump into how we can transition to fall and elevate our wardrobe and just go over different things um, that we can do to upgrade our look and things like that. I'm seeing that have a live chat. Hi Lola. Oh my gosh, Lola is honestly one of my favorite human beings on this planet. Hi Lola, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, and you 100% should be going live. I mean, this is my first one. I'll send you the streaming software that I'm using. I find that it's really helpful and it's easy to use. But yes, so let's just get into it. This is September, this is fall. I will be doing other webinars for the folks who are part of my membership. So if you're interested, check out the links I have in the description. Down there, you will see all the things that I referenced today. So let's get started. All right, so let's get into it. This is what I call a capsule wardrobe. I oftentimes present these to my clients for their style transformation. So the folks who join me for style transformation go through a 21-day revamp of their entire personal image. We go over everything they're going to be putting on their bodies, from the clothes they wear, their shoes, their accessories, to hair and makeup as well. And this is to help them to step into that new chapter. It takes a lot of time and energy to determine your new style, find pieces that work for you, make sure that all of it actually is going to work with what you have. It's not an easy feat, and I understand why a lot of women kind of go about like, I don't have time to be worried about my image, my clothes, my makeup. Like, that's not me. I think whenever I hear people saying that, there's two sides to it. There's a side to it where part of me just works not to take offense, because I care about those things, and I do put in the time towards those things, and I do think that they're important. But then I also see the other side to it, where it's a woman who, it's not to say that she doesn't want to look great, she just really doesn't feel like she has the time and energy to do so. And I think that when you are in a place where there's an investment you want to make in yourself, whether it's the way you are dressing or however, whatever, um, you need to either put in the time and the energy towards doing it yourself and throwing spade at the wall and hoping you figure out what sticks, or saying like, hey, I need someone to coach me through this, I need someone to help me through this. And that's the work that I do as an image consultant, personal stylist. I am, one, getting the heavy load off of your plate, with the actual shopping and picking things out, and two, I am helping you have the tools and the systems you need to maintain the work that we do together. So, my style transformation is a 21-day transformation where I work with people, and this is one of the many deliverables, which is a capsule wardrobe. So I just put together a sample one for the fall. I said, like, in my head, I'm imagining a woman who has a rectangle body type, which means she is mostly straight, from top to bottom. That she doesn't really have as much curve, but the curves need to be accentuated with certain types of clothing without necessarily being vulgar, you know. So this is my capsule that I put together for that. One second, let me have some water. So with that being said, I played around and said, like, maybe she's in autumn. And I played around with creating a um, palette for her. So you can see that here. These everywhere. And then, like, we got into the neutral trend in the late 2010s and going into 2020s, where we are today. Um, and I'm noticing now that there are a lot of women who are wearing grays and neutral tones, and it looks great, but there's no color. So what I wanted to do here was play around with color for somebody who, is very used to wearing neutrals because they feel easy but want to implement color in their wardrobe. So I added in this lovely blue, like I talked about. I'm really into blue right now. That would work very well for somebody who's in autumn. It's a soft, muted blue. I threw in this contrasting copper tone. And then, of course, we have deep brown to ground. We have the gray to ground. Those are our neutrals. Black and white are our neutrals as well. Oops, we went too far. Give me a moment. Cool. I clicked. Sorry. So that's just a little background on like who this could work for. If you're a rectangle body type, then you could take right out of this. This could also be good for somebody who's a pear in certain ways. If you are interested, let's get in here. If you're interested in you're learning your body type, learning how to dress for your body type. What's exact pinpointed here is what you should be looking for. I give you list out all the types of tops, all the types of pants. We go dresses, skirts. We even get down to like lingerie, swimwear. What silhouettes are going to work for you? What things you should shop for? I break down how to build an outfit. I even break down how to show your body a little bit more love, and how to feel confident to step into this new way of dressing your body. I have these guides available. Again, the link is in the description. These are my body type guides. We have our pear body type, our straight body type, our hourglass body type, our carrot body type, and our apple body type. They are the standard body types that are out there. This is what is like as women that we experience when it comes to our bodies, how they grow, how they change, and how they shift. So I wanted to create this as a tool for acceptance and a tool for looking your best regardless of what your shape is. There is no ideal. Ideals change every single year. Ideals change every single season. Ask the fashion industry. That's why the work I do is far more focused on personal style, authentic style, and power than it is on fashion and trends and ideals, because those are all made up. Anyway, let's get back to it. So as you can see, we have here um, 3 pieces of outerwear. Um, we have 4 tops, 2 pairs of pants, 2 skirts, 2 dresses. We have 2 handbags and 3 pairs of shoes. I didn't get into the nitty gritty of jewelry. I do involve like everything from jewelry to like underwear, like all of those things, makeup, all of those things in my final deliverables to my clients. But in this case, like we don't have time to get into all of that today. This will be a very long live stream, so we're just gonna focus on these pieces here, core pieces of outfits, how to put it together great outfits for the fall. And I have this with, you'll see a gold chain in the corner here. This is just to let you know that I would pair this with gold. You could definitely pair this with a silver tone as well, but gold is just what I have in my head. I'm a gold girl as well, but it depends on your color type and things like that, which is also something I go over with clients. So let's style something, right? The reason I put things as capsule wardrobes is because the key to a great wardrobe is to be able to use most of your closet most of the time. There's actually a statistic that people are using 20% of their closet 80% of the time. 80% of their closet might see the light of day every once in a while, but really you find yourself recycling the same pieces over and over again because you either have a closet full of pieces that don't really work together, or you have a closet for you. And with that being said, I like to give folks these capsule wardrobe where you can work a bunch of different pieces together and create completely different looks. So that's what I want to do with you all today, is play around with how would we style this capsule wardrobe? How do we make this work for professional wear, occasion wear, casual wear, and everything in between? So the first thing I'm going to style is this pair of jeans. This is the rib cage jeans, I believe, by Levi's. They're definitely a pair of like staples. Staple jeans. I played around with this tone because I just really loved it with the imaginary woman I had in my head and the closet I created for her. But to have a good pair of jeans, like, there's just no way of getting around that. You must have. You must have. I do have a list of closet essentials that are available for free, for anybody who's interested in taking a whack at the closet for themselves, and seeing like what should I have that I don't have, um, to build that stylish look. So jeans is definitely one of them. Here are some ways I would style this pair of jeans within this capsule wardrobe. So I created 2 looks here, 2 very like elevated looks. that don't require much from the woman on the go. Let's get into this first look. I called it Reserve a Desk. So imagine our woman, let's call her, I think she's a Shannon. Let's say Shannon is working in tech or iBanking, some form of a hybrid workspace. Maybe she spends 3 days working from home and 2 days in the office. So when she's ready to reserve a desk in her office, this is a look, sorry, that I would put together with this piece, with these jeans. A lot of offices are business casual, are working casually right now, especially on the East and West Coast. And I'm noticing even within the Midwest and Canada, they're also working that way from what I'm seeing with various clients and people I'm chatting with on LinkedIn. And what I think is the best thing you could do is find a nice pair of comfortable, well fitted, clean cut jeans. I love a good straight leg. I love a good relaxed fit boot cut, especially when going into an office space. So what I did was paired it with this um, copper toned polo. And I think the best way for her to wear it, as she is a straight body type, is to tuck the polo into the jeans. That will help to give her a little accentuation around the hip and the waist area, of course, without being vulgar at all, but giving her body the extra oomph she might want to have that feminine silhouette. But it could also still look great with the shirt pulled out. But I just think that tucking in a shirt with the right pair of jeans, especially a fitted shirt, can really elevate a look. I also am so in love with this poncho type of jacket. I guess it's almost like a kimono because of the sleeve. Mind you, the model is wearing it like a dress. It's not a dress, it's a jacket. I mean, unless you're like really like, you can wear it as a dress, especially if you have like a nice pair of thigh high boots and like it is that type of occasion. Like you're going out maybe to brunch with the girls and you're really trying to like bring the va va boom 100%. But it's all just be a jacket. And I think that what can oftentimes also intimidate people when it comes to wanting to elevate their style is the way that these shops will style their pieces on models and the types of models that they will use. I mean, I'm sure she's a nice girl, but the types of models that they will use and the way that they will style them, this is going to scare off a lot of people from buying what is just a jacket. So I'm here to tell you, don't focus so much on the model. She is simply just a catalog to show you what's available to you. She's a nice girl. Leave her alone. Don't worry about her, and do not fall into comparison. Um, this I think is a great versatile piece. This jacket, I would style it over the polo. Take that extra 2 seconds to just pull the collar of the polo out so that it's placed over the jacket when you're wearing it. Um, and it's so cozy and warm. I used to have a poncho. I mean, I don't have it now that I'm in the Caribbean. I used to have a poncho in this type of material, and it's so good at blocking the wind out without you having to wear like super bulky pieces, which is why I thought it would be great for that like transitional period of fall. Things might be a little warmer one day, things might be a little cooler the next. So that's why I really like this piece. Um, and I accessorized it with these pair of loafers. I love tortoiseshell, especially on my autumn girlies and my winter girlies. I think that tortoiseshell could really look nice on you. And I also put this with a camel toned leather bag. I believe that this one is by Madewell. It's a great brand. This is a great look for being in office. You don't know who you're going to end up reserving a desk next to. You don't know who you're going to run into, especially when you're in one of those larger companies. I think it's so crucial that you are showing up to work looking polished. You don't have to look perfect, but you do need to look polished because this is your opportunity. I'm going to repeat that again. this is an opportunity. You need to show up to places like you're expecting an opportunity, and that opportunity is going to come to you. You know, you don't have to chase it down, but you need to be prepared for it. And being prepared for it isn't just about being good at your job. You can be the best at your job. I'm sure women, especially my women working in STEM, my women working in law, my women working in sales, you can be amazing at your job. You need to also show up physically ready to attract opportunity. So this is what I would style for her in going to the office. Um, there are so many different ways within this capsule wardrobe that you could dress Shannon up for her reserva desk, but this is one of many outfits I would put for her. Now we can take that same outfit and later on that day she could go to happy hour. She could just run some errands. She could hang out with friends. She could, you know, maybe even, I mean, the shoes are perfectly fine, but if she wants and she has this big bag with her, swap them out with a different pair of shoes and be ready for a date night as well. Um, so I love this. I love this look. Now we can take the same pair of jeans and get ready for the weekend, brunch, after work. Um, we can take the same pair of jeans and have like a casual look that is very elevated. We are now taking that second purse. I love this purse. I actually have a version of this purse, and I cannot go anywhere without my beaded Tommy bag from Stod without at least three women giving me compliments, stopping me. Even men are like, "That is a nice bag." So that is one of my favorites. One of my favorite looks. Um, I love this. It's also within our color palette here. We have that baby blue popping. I have it with a great white t-shirt. Simple, clean. You can't go wrong with a white tee. Everybody needs to have it. It's another closet essential. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you can't keep white, get another one. White t-shirts are very necessary. And there's so many ways to keep white. I go through that with clients all the time. There's so many ways. Now I'm pairing this with a pair of heels with a wide heel. I love a wide heel for being able to get around, especially when you're living in the cosmopolitans and you find yourself on your feet a lot. New York, Philadelphia, DC. Um, but that like wide heel keeps it comfortable. But the material of the shoe, it's just so lovely. It still looks amazing. This is how I would take that same exact pair of jeans and, you know, wear it a different way. So let's get into the next style. This denim skirt. I need a denim skirt. I have one that's just like a simple, like to the knee denim skirt, but these midi denim skirts for the fall, I can't see them going away anytime soon. They definitely are reminiscent of the 90s. And I think you always need a denim skirt, whether it's a midi or a maxi skirt, however you want to do it. But I think that this is a piece that will go far and will be a great investment. Um, so let's style this one. With this one, I'm taking a baby blue, simple long sleeve top. This, it may not show up well on the screen, but it is ribbed. So it has like those little lines that you would see on certain cotton shirts. Nice and warm. I would take this and place it with the next cardigan I have here. It's a lovely little button up. I think that if you have something that's maybe a lower cut as well, you could wear that with this cardigan. Or if you're daring, just sew a bra under it or a bralette under it and call it a day. I do that a lot and keep it like buttoned up. And I just like to have like, you know, if I want to be able to expose my chest, that's how I would wear it. I brought back this tote bag again. This is a great look for literally being casual, going out, whatever you want to do. I think that that's the beauty of this denim skirt. Because of the length of it, you can pull it off in many different ways. If you wanted to get a little fancy, we can bring back our tortoise shell loafers, Or you could try this with a pair of sneakers. The Vejas are a very popular pair of sneakers. I always love to just have a pair of white leather-ish, sometimes they're vegan leather sneakers. Um, I think Vejas is a great brand for that. Again, if you can't keep white, maybe you want to get something that is a little it costs a little less, but always make sure you have a pair of white sneakers. Keeping them clean is also something I go through with my clients. There are all sorts of sprays you can use. It doesn't require you to like have to sit down with a toothbrush and keep them clean. There's many, many ways you can keep white shoes white. So this is the way that I would style this. Again, all of these pieces, every single one of these pieces can be interchanged with the rest of this wardrobe so that she's getting the most out of the money that she spent. Her ROI is the highest with all of these pieces. All right, next bottoms that I had there were these pair of like copper tone corduroy pants. If you notice near the ankle here, these pants are a cropped pair of pants. I loved a good crop jean. I think that they work through multiple seasons. You can wear them in the spring and the fall in the transition. You can wear them with the right boot in the winter time and still stay warm. And they kind of funkier. They just have like a little more sass to them, I find. So I do like a pair of crop pants. We have this copper tone again. Corduroy is something that I truly believe doesn't ever really go out. I think it's about the color of it, which is why I really do like this being a more neutral, even though the copper tone is poppy and punchy, it is leaning neutral. So you could wear this many different ways. Black, gray, darker tones. I think that that looks great. But if you want to get funky, there are cute like pink, green, purple corduroy pants you could have. But um, I think that those type of colors in corduroys come and go. Um, but I mean, corduroy for fall, you can't go wrong. It's like florals for spring. So let's try a monochrome look here. I am taking that copper tone top and these copper tone pants. They're not the exact same. Monochrome looks do not have to be the exact shade. They need to be very clearly the same color family, but they don't have to be the exact shade. And here's why. Because you're breaking it up with other pieces so that this look isn't simply about the color. This color is just showing up as the base. It's like the stage for the rest of your look. So what I did was kept it casual with this sweater. I love this collared sweater. It's kind of cropped as well. I would wear this with that polo, again tucking that polo into the jeans a little bit. You could take the collar of the polo and put it over this collar or keep it inside. It's up to you. But I just thought that this was a really cute, comfy, running to the grocery, walk in the park kind of look. Again, I have it with my Beja sneakers and my Stod bag. I just thought really added like a cute little, it's a weekend. I don't have too much to do. Although that Stod bag can hold a lot. It holds your phone, it holds your keys, it still has room, it holds your lip gloss, it holds your pepper spray, if you're like me. It holds all that stuff in there. So, but it's an easy over the shoulder, not too much to have to think about. Whereas the toe probably wouldn't be great depending on what you're doing that day, but would still very much go with this outfit. So again, monochrome really elevates a look. It gives you this sense of stylishness without trying. Um, if you ever have the chance to look through your closet and you see that you have a pair of pants and a shirt that are similar toned, I would suggest trying it out and just throwing in something else to like break the color, but have that look to it. So, next up, now we're getting into our more like professional occasion wear. We're playing around with these dresses. Let's dress it up. Um, I love this leather dress. I love leather dresses, especially like casual cuts. Like this is a simple A-line, tank strap dress. Like it's super simple, but the leather just makes it so badass. It just looks so good. Um, I would take something like this, and you could, again, if you want to wear this to the office, wear it with your polo top underneath it. Or maybe you have a white button up shirt underneath it. Um, and it's really punchy, but still very professional. And I think that, this dress could very well just be worn on its own too, which shows the versatility of this dress. But pairing it as a layer over another like collared top really can add some personality to this piece, add even more personality to this piece because of the color of the copper tone polo and this black leather dress. I put this with the turquoise shoes because it's pulling the black and the browns in that coppery color brown in and wearing it with this camel tone bag. Um, we have a little color palette going here, nice and easy, and again, great for the office. Um, Next, we have our more occasion wear piece. I like to give people like at least one good occasion dress. Although I highly suggest if you're somebody who has occasions at least once a month, then using different services like Rent the Runway or Newly, those rental services can be really beneficial so that you are again getting that ROI. It's hard to wear the same occasion dress again and again and again, but it doesn't hurt to have one in your closet when you need one. Um, Especially one that you know is going to match your palette, that you know is going to be interchangeable with the different shoes you may own, things like that. So I would play this up with that silvery gold, I want to call it white gold, light gold pair of shoes. And we're working with what's in our closet. I think the beaded purse will be the best thing to wear with this dress on an occasion. Of course, you could play around and get a clutch and things like that. I think that would be even better. But say you're somebody's plus one and you quickly need to throw something together for the weekend, here you go. So that is how I would dress up this occasion wear. I think what's really nice about this brown dress again is it has flow. This is perfect for somebody with a rectangle body type. Um, Somebody who is more straight from top to bottom. It adds so much flow and adds so many lovely lines and curves to your silhouette. I just think it's so great. I love the ruching. I love that it's one shoulder. I love that it kind of has this curve across your chest. I love this cutout here. It's playful but classy. I, I I love the fabric, the shine of the fabric. This is a great dress, and I think that it would go very well with these shoes. I love it with these shoes. So this is how I would style Shannon for different occasions with her capsule wardrobe. So, questions about some of the techniques that I showed you here, let me know in the live chat here and I will answer. We are now in our Q&A portion. Cool. Uh-oh, it looks like we ran into an issue here. That's okay. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments below and I will get to them. I think we're having a little bit of a streaming issue. So, the last thing I want to say is I am now enrolling for fall 2023 for anybody who wants to join in and have their style transformed. If you're ready to have your outside, your external environment, your style, your personal image align with the woman that you are working to be, the woman that you are becoming, I would love to work with you. It's one of my prides and joys to work with people one on one. I work as a styling coach. Again, this is a 21-day transformation. We work together everything from going through what's in your closet, making sure we've correctly classified your body type, analyzing your color and classifying what your color season is. Um, I'm sure it's a huge trend on TikTok right now. The color analysis. So that is what we would be doing, as well as me doing the personal shopping for you and pulling all the pieces that I think would look great. We go through them. We send them to you. You try them on. You decide which pieces are yeses, nos. We work through that together. It's like us being in a fitting room. And then we put together at least 40 outfits for you to be able to find. You'll be able to find all of them in the digital closet app, which will be available to you. It's available to all my clients, as well as you having a custom style handbook, both a physical version and a digital version, so that you can look through and have it as your shopping companion, your styling companion, and things like that. Um, yeah, you also have availability to chat with me through the app as well as Boxer, and we literally you in that 21 days we're chatting with each other constantly. Just you can ask me any questions whenever. I'm at your fingertips at all times, and yeah. Um, so I am enrolling. If you are somebody who wants to ditch that decision fatigue of like, what am I wearing today? If you are somebody who's tired of like starting your day with doubt, um, I think you're ready for this program. And I think that it's crucial that you sign up for it now and don't wait. Don't wait to do that. I think that, when you are in a place where you're starting your day off with doubt about who you are, who you're presenting yourself to be, and how people see you, it's just not a good place to be. It's not a good place to be. I have been there where the first thing on my mind as soon as I wake up in the morning is, am I enough? How am I going to do this? Who are people perceiving me to be? Am I a fraud? Like, all those feelings of doubt are not the way you need to be starting your day. You need to create systems for yourself, whether that's starting off your day with morning pages, whether that's getting exercise in, whether that's already knowing what you're going to wear because it's all laid out for you by a professional. So you don't have to feel like, am I sure? Is this good? Like, having your day start off high vibe is very important in that journey to getting to who you want to become, in that becoming. So if you're in a place where you are ready to say goodbye to that as we enter this season of transition, as we enter fall, head to the link that I have in the description and you can book some time to chat with me and we can get you enrolled. And yeah. So that is the end. Um, Again, all of the things I referenced are in the description below. I do not have the shopping links available for these pieces, but all of the services are linked below. And yeah, if you're ever looking for me, you can send me an email at Kyla, Kyla, at it's Kyla, not Kayla.com, and I would be happy to connect with you. And yeah, I hope this is helpful. Leave a comment below if you're ready to transition into fall. Let me know who it is you're becoming for fall, who you're becoming for 2023, who you're becoming for this decade, for this life. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. So, bye-bye.